So here's the entrance to Disney's Grand Californian Hotel. I'm gonna go up here first and see if they have any kind of an entrance to downtown Disney. And just a little side note, I am part owner of Disney Company. I do own 4 shares of stock, which I know is pennies compared to how many shares of stock are out there, but I just thought I'd throw that in there. The Grand Californian Hotel. I at least figured some of this out. For the next 2 days, I'm probably just gonna have to bite the bullet and pay the $35 a day parking fees, even from the motel, even though I'm within walking distance, or at least it seems like that. But leaving Disneyland at night when my legs are really tired is going to be a real chore. So, but anyway, I did find the way to get into downtown Disney. So now I'm officially at downtown Disney. Yay! Opening in 2024. That's this restaurant here. This is almost like being on Main Street. So here's the Star Wars trading post that I keep hearing about on YouTube. It says the trading post is open. So here's the downtown Disney monorail station. Oh, the monorails are running. Maybe I can wait here long enough that I can actually say, there goes the monorail. Well, this is really cool. There's a Lego store. I remember that from 8 years ago. Somebody's selling balloons. Now I'm walking right over Disneyland Drive. Got corn dogs, churros.
It's kind of my phone right now. And I see my friend there.
Got the Jazz Kitchen over here. And I think here's, it says taqueria, but I wonder if that's Tortilla Joe's. If it is, they're not open right now. Got some really beautiful flowers. I'm really jazzed about, speaking about Jazz Kitchen, I'm really jazzed about coming here, spending the next few days here. I think that's really, it's almost like it's too cool. And again, there's, oh, Tortilla Joe's. Okay, I don't know if there's another one around, but they say something new and exciting coming soon. So maybe Tortilla Joe's is closed down. There's the Disney dress shop. Vignettes expressed. This is just like another land at Disneyland. So just to give a little history, I've been coming to Disneyland since the mid-60s, mid-1960s that is. And I've seen it grow from Disneyland and the Disney parking lot to what I'm going to view in the next few days. It's really grown just an amazing amount here. It's just, the growth here has just been unbelievable. But I would love to share some of my experiences from the 60s and the 70s and 80s and 90s and the 2000s and the 2010s. I don't have much to share during 2020 because the last time I was here was 2016. And of course 2020, probably through much of 2021, Disneyland, the Disney property here was completely shut down. But even downtown Disney has changed quite a bit. This is the, I don't know if you can see that all right, but this is the World of Disney. I think this used to be, I don't know if this used to be Downtown Emporium or what, but it's the World of Disney. Nowadays, I think they have more Disney things here as opposed to Disneyland or Cal Adventure, but I'd still like to see what they got. So many flavors, so little time. Boy, is that true. That's from Disney Pixar Coco. I remember the Disney stores at the malls that I used to go to, and this is definitely a Disney store on steroids. Of course, it should be, because you're on Disney property. Oh, there's your Disneyland sweatshirts. The Disneyland hat that I'm currently wearing, I got at Disneyland. Oh, they do have Disneyland things here. Well, I got it at Disneyland 8 years ago. So I'm going to keep it on my head. I don't think they're selling this particular one anymore, but you never know. That's a nice t-shirt. And to all that come to this happy place, this is Walt Disney. Welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past, and here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world. That was 1 year before I was born. That was 1955. I was born in 1956. And here's some more Disneyland These are just real basic Disneyland sweatshirts. You know, I wonder what the back of... Okay, they're just plain. I actually have a Disneyland shirt that I plan on wearing in the next couple days. But that's the iconic Mickey. It's a neat shirt. Let's see how much these are going for. I'm going for $35. You go to a rock concert these days, that's about how much you're going to pay for a rock concert shirt. And here's some of the mini. Okay, I had to change out batteries. But here is the Earl of Sandwich. The Earl of Sandwich, I guess they feature Earl's pastrami's. And here I'm getting into the promenade. Now, right now, I am nowhere near to being monetized. So, I just, you know, there's probably going to be quite a bit of Disney music on my videos, and I hope they don't try to censor my videos out. I don't think that would be very cool. I'm not making any money off of any of these videos. And more power to people that are, but this is the Disneyland Promenade. Now, I'll be coming in here tomorrow for the real deal, as I'll be coming in here. There's the Disneyland side, and over here is the Cal Adventure side. And there's Disney California Adventure, or DCA. So I'll be going in there. I got my tickets, got my reservation, and we swing, and there's Disneyland itself. And you know, I gotta say something, after 8 years, I mean, this is just, I'm speechless as far as the awesomeness of just being on Disney property. And it's even better because I'm somewhat of an owner of Disney. I just want to stand here for just a little bit and take this in. You know, I've got something to say too. You know, last year I lost my brother Jeff, and this was the last place I saw him, was at Disneyland, and I know he used to love coming to Disneyland, so he was here with his wife Lynn. We had a really good time that day, and I actually came back about a week or two later before I left to Colorado. And then I was back in 2016 with Keeli. And then we spent a day, Keeli and I spent a day with my brother Hugh. And so here I am. I've got 2 days on my own here. And it's a little different because I've never filmed YouTubes before at Disneyland and Cal Adventure. So that should be fun. Right there goes the monorail. And here's something pretty cool. So I am flying back to Colorado on Friday the 26th. And Pixar Fest, that's the day that Pixar Fest starts. So I'm going to miss that completely. And I guess this is over here, this is the centerpiece for Pixar Fest. Or Pixar Fest. Now I'm going to start the long walk back to the motel because I'm already getting kind of tired. But I think what I'm going to do is take the tram back and then see if I can shorten the walk from the tram, which would really be the Mickey and Friends parking lot. Well, I made it onto the Disney tram. I'll be taking this back to the Mickey and Friends parking lot. So we'll see how this goes. And here goes the tram. There's my last look at downtown Disney, probably until tomorrow.
Please hold on to hats, glasses, or any loose items that could fall from the train.
I'd love to pick up a D23 shirt if I
Please
can.
stay seated until the next stop and inform the nearest cast member. Thank you.
Wait.
210.
Wait.
210.
Wait.
210. Boy, that is really weird. It keeps asking for my weight. Oh, that's the push button to get across the street. Oh, I see. So I don't know if you can see that. Welcome to Disneyland. And I am wearing an appropriate hat. And of course, this is the last time I was here. I bought that 8 years ago. So Bruce the Last Snail, and I'm here at what I don't know if they still call it the Big A or not, but Anaheim Stadium in Anaheim. And I took a break from downtown Disney. Now I'll be going back to Cal Adventure tomorrow morning, which is Tuesday. But while I'm out here, I wanted to come to Anaheim Stadium to see the Angels, the Los Angeles Angels, or I used to call them the Anaheim Angels, but they're the Los Angeles Angels, that's what they want to be called. And they're playing the Baltimore Orioles. Now this stadium here, you know, I'm used to Coors Field, and Coors is about 25 years old. This stadium is about 50, at least 50 years old. And this, in the way that the stadiums go these days, this is an ancient stadium. And I think the Angels, at some point, are looking to get a new stadium. So I don't know if I'm going to be staying for the whole game or not. I kind of doubt it because I've got a big day coming up, 2 big days coming up. And I want to really put my energy into those 2 days. So I'm probably going to get some food. Not a hot dog or anything like that. I'm going to try to stay with my no meat. But the first thing I need to do is procure a ticket. I'm going to see if I can get an inexpensive ticket because I'm probably going to be walking around a lot here. So this will be the first Major League game I'll be attending this year. So there's the ticket booth. This is the left field. I remember when I was here the last time I was here for an Angels Blue Jays game with my deluxe corporation people. So let's get a ticket. So this looks like it's a lot of Angels memorabilia, I guess, as I would call it. There's pew holes. There's an Angel Jackie Robinson, Moniac, oh, and here's Shohei Ohtani. I think they have a couple of Ohtani jerseys. Of course, he's with my Dodgers now. Some golden gloves. There's Detmers. There's another Ohtani jersey. Mike Trout. Vladimir Guerrero. Tim Salmon, he was on the World Championship team. And I remember Don Baylor on the 79. The Angels had Shohei Ohtani, MVP 21 and 23. Mike Trout, 14, 16, and 19. There's Ohtani when he was with the Angels. Vladimir Guerrero in 04. And Don Baylor in 1979. That would be the most valuable player. Over here we have the Angels Hall of Fame. Vladimir Guerrero, Garrett Anderson, Tim Salmon, Mike Witt. I remember this is going way back. Dean Chance, Bobby Knopp. There's a team picture of the 2002 World Champions. Those are the Anaheim Angels, not the LA. There's Gene Autry, the Cowboy, Brian Downing, Chuck Finley, Jimmy Reese, Coach, Nolan Ryan, the great Rod Carew, Don Baylor, Jim Fregosi, and Bobby Grich. And that's the LA, California, Anaheim Angels Hall of Fame. So I'm taking my time walking around here. I don't know if I'm going to get any Angels paraphernalia. I already have an Anaheim Angels t-shirt. I actually have an Angels baseball hat with the 02 World Series emblem on it. So I don't know with that hat, I don't know if I need another hat. And I think I have their Angel. Oh, see, there I am in my Prime jersey and my Disneyland hat. But I have a couple of Angels caps in my collection. There's the lowercase a. There's their classic California Angels cap. What I kind of wonder is if they have some old LA Angels jerseys from the time when they played at Chavez Ravine. There's a Trout practice jersey. And here's some, these look like more on the authentic Angels jerseys. There's a City Connect. They're road grays. Actually, I think they've got some really nice home uniforms. I think they got one of the nicer home uniforms in Major League Baseball. And I hope they don't change them. I like the, just a real classic looking uniform. There's a nice picture of the 02 Angels. That was a great year. I was really rooting for them against the Giants. Mike Scioscia, I remember when he was a catcher on the Dodgers. Actually, I remember when he came up with the Dodgers. There's a corner market. Oh, I don't know if you can see it through the fence. Maybe I should get a better view of it. That's the Big A. I'm going to go back and get it, see if I can get a better unobstructed view of the Big A. Well, that's better. At least I don't have a fence in the way, but that's the Big A. Now, that used, when I first came here to Anaheim Stadium 50 years ago, that was just outside of the left field fence. And I guess, I don't know what it took, the Angels or the city of Anaheim to move that. They probably had to disassemble it and reassemble it. But that's the Big A. And it's big when you're, I guess when you're seeing it through the camera, it doesn't look that big, but look at the size of the cars that are underneath it. Now there's a nice Southern California traffic jam on the freeway. There's the Honda Center back behind the Memorial Care sign. And I've never seen the Anaheim Ducks. I think the Anaheim Ducks play there, but I did see the rock group Yes. Probably one of their best concerts I ever saw. It was a 35th anniversary tour back in either 04 or 05. It is Tad, I think was the world's largest band playing the national anthem, and it came off great. I didn't get it because I was a little bit late. Now the Angels look like they're wearing their home whites, and the Orioles are wearing their black and orange, black jerseys with the orange lettering and their road gray pants. But there's the field at Anaheim State or Angel Stadium. So here tonight, I'm in section 135, which is in left field, and because it was an inexpensive seat, it's like $8. obstructed view of center field. You'll see the view I have, but I don't have to stay in the seat. I can go ahead like I'm doing right now. I'm just going around I haven't even gone to the seat yet. But there's a seating arrangements at Angel Stadium. This is where I came in, and here's a hat that I don't have. Is an LA Angels hat with the original silver halo on it. Classic looking hat. And again, here's memorabilia. I don't even remember who. Oh, June 24th. That was at Coors Field in Colorado. Stadium that I've been to many times. So I'm here at Anaheim Stadium. It's about the bottom of the third. The Orioles, who, as I said, are wearing black, was a fly ball to left field. I'll continue when the Angels and the Orioles come up. Okay, so as I said earlier, now the Orioles are up. It'll be at the top of the fourth. And, you know, I forget because the rule change, the games should be going by faster, but I think the pitchers are taking a beating because they just have to be moving quicker, and they seem to be getting quite a few elbow injuries. But I'm not even sure who number 7. I'm not familiar with any of the Angels except for Mike Trout in center field. But yeah, this is a pretty old stadium. The seats are all like bluish green. And I think Coors Field is a much better stadium, but then it's a lot newer of a stadium. It's about the same age as Camden Yards. I think it was designed and built by the same people. Coors, same people that built Camden Yards in Baltimore. But the turf here looks really good. It's just that the stadium is goes back to like 1965 or 66. But the Orioles have a good young team. Let's see. Okay. I thought they were going to start playing music. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the pin that I got today. The Angels 10,000th regular season game. That's pretty good. The Angels have been around since about 1961 or 62. Okay, I had to go make a little battery change, but my battery ran out, and I carry an extra spare. So here's, so you know, I was earlier talking about where I'm sitting. If you see this section here, this is the outfield section, and it obstructs the view, not really for the center fielder, but if balls are hit deep to center field, you have an obstructed view here. So, could be worse. No stadium is perfect, but hey, it was, the seat was priced very well. It didn't cost me an arm and a leg. The parking was, cost more than the seats. But I have an interesting baseball story. When I was a kid, I came Oh, I will continue. Oh, I guess not. So, when I was a kid, back in the 60s, I must not have been more than 10 years old. I came to a game here and the Angels were playing the old Washington Senators, and the Senators moved to the Dallas area to become the Texas Rangers. Well, anyway, the Washington Senator bullpen was right here. This is where the bullpen was, and I think it's a utility area now for the ground crews. But so I went to the bathroom, but basically, I got a hit batsman, I think, or maybe that ended up being a foul ball. But so I'm in the boys' or the men's room, 10 years old, using the urinal, and I guess the Angels at that time were either too cheap to put bathrooms in for the bullpen on the other team, but in comes one of the pitchers. It was Frank Britannia of the Washington Senators, comes in to use the men's urinal right next to me. So that was a big highlight of that. That was the first time, well, first and only time I ever took a pee right next to a Major League Baseball player. Kind of funny. But hopefully the Angel bullpen, which is out beyond the left field fence, hopefully they equip the players with better bathroom facilities than they did when the Anaheim Stadium first opened. So that was kind of funny. Okay, so now we're to the top of the 6th, and I don't know if I'm going to stay for the full game, but the game is going by pretty quick. Now, if I don't stay for the game, then somebody is going to probably come up to me and say I'm a fake Angel fan. Well, the thing is, I never really am an Angel fan. I'm a Dodger diehard, even though I'm not wearing any of my Dodger stuff tonight. If I had a choice between a Dodger game up at Dodger Stadium and an Angel game here, I would take the Dodger game, but the schedule didn't work out that way. But I am happy as heck to be here for an Angel game. This is my first Angel game probably in about 15 years. Ball to right field. See who the right fielder is. Well, can't really tell. Again, I don't know the Angel players that well except for Mike Trout. So we go. So Mike Trout is up to bat. So let's I know you can't really see him because I have it on wide angle and I really don't feel like zooming it in right now. Well, let's see. See, if I zoom in, it doesn't make much of a difference. So I'll just keep it zoomed out. But let's see what Trout does. We'll cover his at bat. seem to be covering him pretty straightforward. They're not real deep on trout. Now, I know trout's hitting 241. So I know he's not having so far. Of course, it's only April. Oh, he just got hit. So he's going to take first base. I'm sure he'll shake it off.
Left fielder number 3, Taylor 4. Let's go.
Back to when I was a kid, another Angel game or games I went to is I remember seeing the Angels and the New York Yankees playing a doubleheader back in the late 60s, and the Angels swept the Yankees. Now, I don't know what the scores were, not really sure what year it was, but that was probably an Angel highlight, sweeping the Yankees in a doubleheader when this stadium was fairly young. But I haven't been to that many games here at Angel or Anaheim Stadium, as we used to call it. About 3 weeks ago, I showed up in downtown Denver for the Rockies home opener, and they had a sellout, 50,000 people, but 90,000 people showed up in downtown Denver.
Please, everybody clap your hands.
I don't think the Dodgers or the Angels have ever had 90,000 people show up to and around their stadium in opening day like they do in Denver. And it's too bad the Rockies have such a crappy team. I think they've, up to this point in the season, I think they've won about 4 games. About as many as the Chicago White Sox this year. There's the guy in front of me. He's got a nice and there's someone with a Richmond Orioles fan with a Richmond jersey. So the Orioles just pulled their starting pitcher. They've got a relief pitcher coming in, probably due more to a pitch count, because their starting pitcher has a 4-hitter going against the Angels. I think that's going to do it for me here at the Angel game. Now, the reason I'm leaving in the 6th inning, I'm not trying to emulate a lot of Dodger fans who leave their games early, but I've got a couple long days tomorrow and Wednesday at the Disney Resort. And I want to get back to the motel so I can get got to kind of watch where I'm going, so I'm not really looking in the lens, but I want to get back to the motel so I can get some sleep and be ready to go in the morning. So that's going to probably do it from here at Angel Stadium. And it's probably going to do it for the day too. This has been a very interesting day. I started in Simi Valley, went down to LAX, went over to oh gosh, you know, around downtown LA and then down here to Anaheim. So it's been a busy day, but I'm going to have another busy, actually 2 busy days coming up. Oh, I also went to downtown Disney, and in LA was Olvera Street and Chinatown. So it's been a busy, long day, and this is kind of what I do on vacation is I usually get real busy and try to pack a lot in. Okay, so that's going to do it for the day. I'm over and out, and I'll start my next video in the morning.